Good morning, Lincoln, and hello, hunters, and welcome to Love and Deep Space Revisited, where I go over the story once again to catch things that I may have missed in the past. If you're interested in joining us and catching the story as well, I do stream every Tuesday on Twitch and YouTube, and I'd look forward to seeing you guys there. Otherwise, enjoy. Some story so that we at least have our story done, or at least do the story portion. And this time, it's all about Rafayel. So we're definitely going to... Let me make sure that my volume is up so you can hear the story okay. Turn it up a little bit. Alright. And we'll just go ahead and start. There's not much. Investigation. Thanks to Xavier's temporary synchronizing our access privileges, I'm able to use the highest ranked database in the Hunters Association. After spending most of the day searching, and a news article from 2 years ago catches my eye. Located in the heart of Lincoln City, a man in his 50s was murdered in a luxurious apartment. The killer has never been caught. All the evidence points to Onychinus, but it's still not enough to be certain. An unsolved case. If Onychinus is the culprit, then they're clearly able to manipulate the media. But they didn't. Maybe they're trying to send a message? Even though the associations blocked all inner channels, there are some encrypted ones. For a small fee, a person can locate the source. Hi. All I got is a single crime scene photo and a bad audio clip. Still want them? Yeah. Why are you looking into Onychinus? Got a score to settle? Wasn't there a... Oh. The photo finishes downloading. It takes up the entire screen. There's a room filled with classical furniture. An untouched bottle of expensive wine sits on the nightstand. It appears its owner died before he could have a chance to celebrate. Wearing a bathrobe, a man lies motionless by the door. An intricately embroidered carpet beneath him is soaked in dark red blood. A wisp of smoke slowly spirals out of the bullet hole in his chest. Like crimson carnation blooms from his blood-soaked shirt. The photo was apparently taken just before the feed was cut, but no weapons or traces were left behind at the crime scene. The police investigation reveals that aside from the victim, there were 3 other individuals. How do they know? The recording had the sound and footsteps from 2 people along with the conversation. Who was the victim? They say he's an important researcher for Ever's biopharmaceutical company. Have you heard of Ever before? They're a well-known name. Onychinus wouldn't leave behind any obvious trail. They must have done it intentionally to warn or threaten certain individuals. After thinking about it some more, I decide to play the audio file again.
You don't even know what I'm talking about.
It's Sylus.
Well, you won't have to worry about it now.
A scream cuts through the air. What follows is silence and then harsh static. I keep replaying the clip over and over, trying to etch this voice into my memory. As my cursor is about to click the X in the top right-hand corner, a new message stops me. Are you interested in the N109 zone because you're looking for work? A new bounty has been put up. Want to take a look? Let me earn that referral pay. Who's the target? It's It's Raphael. After seeing the photo, a chill runs down my spine. The person in the photo is Raphael. Dun dun dun. Alright, so Raphael is wanted. There's a bounty on his head. And Onychinus killed somebody. Canvas Enigma. Raphael's front door is slightly open, similar to how it was during the last visit. A sliver of light peeks through the gap. I gently push the door and watch my step. Sculptures, easels, and art supplies are everywhere. Raphael is on the floor. He's not moving. Raphael! I quickly approach him and lean down. Our faces are a breath apart. Raphael's expression is peaceful, as if he's lost in a dream. I put my finger near his nose and feel his soft breath against my skin. He's still alive. A breeze passes the white curtain by the window and litters the floor with sheets of drawing paper. I bend down to pick one up. Some of the messy sketches depict splendid architects, others surging waves. Some sketches are so abstract that I can't tell what they are. They do share one thing in common, however. Written at the bottom right-hand corner is a tiny word, Lemuria. Still sleepy, he looks my way with half-lidded gaze. I step back and knock over a pot filled with brushes. Liquid spills, lush green trees, blue skies, and white clouds from outside reflect on its surface.
You're here?
Respond. Raphael, are you okay? After staring at me for a long time, Raphael suddenly moves his head and holds out his hand. What are you doing?
Pull me up.
Okay. Can't you do it yourself?
Hurry. Help me get off the floor.
Oh my god, he's so dramatic. We'll help him. The moment I take his hand, Raphael yanks me down. You!
You're really nice. You worry about my well-being and even accompany me to lunch.
Yeah, you probably forced me.
Did you see anything suspicious?
Everyone was staring at the haphazard parked sports car outside.
Isn't it awesome? My car installation art. It's one of a kind.
Now what? There's a crowd swarming your car. How can we leave?
Having a bunch of people is the best cover. If anything dangerous shows up, we ditch the car and sprint through the back door. It's like vanishing into thin air.
I mean, he's not wrong. I take a deep breath to calm myself. You already knew the people in the N109 zone were targeting you.
Yeah, it's a long story. But to make a long story short, someone in the N109 zone wanted me to paint a painting, but I told them no.
Out of nowhere, Raphael pulls out a carbon fiber pen, smooths out a napkin on the table, and starts doodling. They wanted to kill you over a painting? Is your art really that special?
Well, yeah. They discovered the secret message in my painting, which would lead them to their heart's desire.
I haven't seen many of Raphael's paintings, but the one at Raymond's house left a lasting impression on me. I recall my memories of that time and realize an important clue. Is what they're after related to the illusions in your paintings? His pen stops moving. It creates a large blot of ink on the napkin.
An illusion? What did you see?
I saw a young woman on the beach. She was singing a song I didn't understand. It actually sounded sad. Is the painting special because you used the coral stone from that day?
Yup. I heard it's kinda rare. It was found near the bottom of the ocean, in a place called Lemuria. That location is brimming with rare treasures. Even a tiny bit of coral can make you feel like you're in a world of dreams. If you grind the coral stone into pigment, you can immerse the viewer in a pretty dream created by the artist.
Okay, but that would also be kind of cool as an artist. He speaks of this crazy story, but his voice doesn't waver. He seems to be telling the truth. I have no choice but to hide my skepticism. Raphael twirls his pen between his fingers, then looks in my eyes.
Anyway, guess you're not here because you're concerned about my safety, yeah?
Raphael, you have a bounty on your head from the N109 zone. That means you've heard about it before. I need to go there and find something. It's really important. Street drug. No. Aside from barging in, I don't know how to enter that place. My hint is clear as day, but after giving it some thought, Raphael shakes his head. His expression is one of nonchalant.
Lincoln has become even more dangerous, and now you're talking about entering a labyrinth? Forget about it. A hunter like you just going in there is like a lamb walking into a tiger's den.
His words leave me disheartened, but he isn't wrong. Since you're safe and sound, I'll get going. I'm just about to get up from my chair when Raphael grabs my hand.
Wait.
Huh?
Someone's following us.
Raphael loosens his grip. He speaks as he sets down his pen and pushes a napkin towards me. With a few strokes, he sketches a layout of the restaurant on it. A man wearing a black jacket sits behind us to the right. He's slouched perfectly hidden behind a potted plant. He's already here?
Not sure. But since he's acting all shady, he's definitely not one of my fans.
I raise my arm and activate my watch on my wrist. A palm-sized holographic map appears before Raphael and me. We'll sneak out the back, run through the mall, exit on the north side. Then we'll circle around until we reach an alley behind the flower shop.
You know, you're a really good hunter.
Some say I'm the best. When you see the big picture, you need to use some bait. I look up, noting the passing crowd reflected in the window. A group of high school students who had just gotten off school trickle through the door. It's time. Oh my gosh, Montoya, I didn't even see you. I'm so sorry. I hope you're still here. I promise I wasn't ignoring you. I just, the YouTube comments, I don't see them. If you're not here still, I'll have to message you. Okay, you should break the shield, put it damage. I mean, then you... Oh, okay. I was like, no, I'm so sorry. I can see it now. I know. I hope you're just enjoying the story then. Okay. Secret tracking.
Damn it. How did he manage to slip away again?
Because we're sneaky fishes. Hey!
Who are you?
Your worst nightmare. Lacks a weapon or any sort of defensive gear. Aside from pretending to act tough, he's not strong. He's not trained. If he's a professional hitman, he's really, really pathetic.
It could all be an act, you know. Knocking him down in one fell swoop. Want to do an encore?
I could kick him in the side. A middle-aged man wearing a mask is huddled in the corner, his body shaking as he hears those words. He's the epitome of anxiety.
I'm not a murderer. I'm just a guy trying to get a scoop.
As the man struggles, a piece of paper slips out from his chest pocket. Raphael picks it up, blows off the dirt, and holds it up to the sunlight.
A reporter from Weekly Arts. Joe.
You know them?
A second-rate art magazine. They scrape by on tidbits they pry from socialites and artists.
He notices something. His gaze moves down as if he's takes a weird looking button from the man's shirt.
This hidden camera wasn't cheap, right?
A tiny flame bursts from Raphael's fingers. It turns the button into ash.
Is there anything newsworthy about me to grace your journalism?
Listen to me. Whatever you do, please don't hurt me. It's because of the collector, Raymond.
Oh yeah? What about Raymond?
He's dead.
You wouldn't... You don't say. The air is still for a moment. Shocked, Raphael and I exchange a glance. Maybe it's because we're entering his field of expertise that Joe straightens his posture. He wipes the dirt from his face, a spark of excitement in his eye, the thrill of discovering gossip.
He died last night. Drowned in his bathtub. No one knew until the next day. When the butler found him, it was already too late.
What was the butler's name? I gave that butler such a hard time when I met him. Was Raymond attacked by Wanderers? No, they should have been long gone by now.
The police already searched his home and looked through the surveillance tapes. They found nothing. Not even another person walking into his room, but...
Cut to the chase.
The picture painted by Raphael had vanished from his collection room.
You don't say.
I've heard the rumors. Some say that before he died, he made a bunch of cuts into his arms and legs. His skin looked like a bunch of fish scales. It's awful, if I do say so myself.
That's horrifying.
In the moment a rich guy is dead, the police are quick to cover him. They're scared a secret will be revealed, one that will cost them their jobs. But there's no such thing as a secret that can't be hidden. Mr. Raphael, are you sure you didn't have a hand in his death? Can your painting actually manipulate people?
Listen, I'm not saying Raphael's part of it, but also...
Even if they did, I wouldn't tell you. Also, you said he died last night. I was in my studio during that time and didn't go anywhere. Anywhere. But I do agree it's a tragedy.
Yeah, don't sound too upset about it, Raphael. Raphael can be mean sometimes. It's so incredible.
Or are you saying you want to ask Raymond himself?
No, not at all. I don't... I told you everything I know. Can you please let me go this time?
This time? He's let you go every other time. What are you talking about, Joe?
Sure. I'll even throw in something extra for you. Tomorrow, I'll be instructing my agent to lodge a complaint about your deplorable stalking behavior to your superiors and cancel our exclusive column interview. I reckon you'll be jobless soon.
Oof. Raphael speaks in a relaxed manner. He leans in, a radiant smile plastered on his face.
So, why don't you do me a favor and investigate who's trying to hide all that info you just talked about?
Dun dun dun! Raphael's got a bunch of secrets. I think Raphael has way more secrets than everybody else, if I'm honest. Yeah, he's got a lot. He's got a lot of secrets. Under the waves. A swarm of white moths dance around the streetlight under the gray sky, waiting for nightfall. We climb the stone steps to the garden in the sky. Below us is Lincoln's liveliest district. A field of grass stretches out before us, it flanked by trees from both sides. A vibrant sight to behold. Across the street is a floating holographic ad. Flying above the cityscape, it promotes Raphael's art exhibition for next month. A slate blue sea engulfs the city like a mist, cascading onto the towering skyscrapers from buildings. From buildings to traffic, all is submerged in the tide. At first I thought he used to hallucinate rocks to kill the dude, hence why he's stressed, not going anywhere. But now I don't know. Oh no, I think he's just saying that he didn't go anywhere. But even if he did say that he didn't go anywhere, he really doesn't have an alibi. Like, who's gonna, unless he was talking to Thomas, who else is gonna, like, believe that? While it's obviously a trick of the light, curious people can't help but stop and reach out to touch the swimming fish that pass them.
You know what sells the most? Paintings of a calm sea. They can get pretty expensive.
You know, I think I'm gonna have to agree with him. I think a lot of people really like calm sea photos.
The more violent and chaotic the ocean, the less people are interested in it.
Humans can't sense disasters like animals do, so we subconsciously distance ourselves from things like bad weather. From your last art exhibition, you told me the painting was from one of your dreams. I stare at the virtual sea of fish swimming, merging with the night sky. It's unsettling, yet alluring, as the line between dream and reality is blurred. Is this another one of your dreams?
Yup, you got that right. I daydream in my studio all the time. It's kind of hard to remember what the real world's like.
It's a side effect. That's a side effect of being an artist, is that you just daydream all the time.
Thanks for bringing me out of my dreams today.
You're welcome. A long time passes before he turns around. Many pedestrians are still looking at the sky, mesmerized by the holographic sea. Do you have any plans?
I'm going home. The art exhibition needs to be held. Once a painting is sold, another should take its place.
Be careful out there. If you find any secrets or hear anything about the N109 zone, let me know. Brushing off the grass clinging to my clothes, I stand up and say goodbye.
But I still don't have the paint needed to finish the piece I'm working on.
Raphael sits up, his eyes sparkling as he looks at me. I have a bad feeling about this.
Don't you remember our deal?
What?
I saw how you fought, quick and precise. That final strike was unlike anything I've seen before. If you could be my bodyguard. Protect me on our journey together. If we find an alternative, I'll happily give you what's in my hand right now. That look. You forgot, huh? Don't worry. I wrote down everything.
Good lord, of course he did.
Probably.
I've got stuff to deal with in the next couple days, but I promise to get to it. I say a half-hearted promise, and I'm ready to run when I hear a soft sigh from him. Raphael's pro at manipulation.
I have an idea on how we can sneak into the N109 zone.
Of course he would use that. You do? He has my attention. I move closer to listen. Raphael quickly averts his eyes, clearly caught off guard.
You said it yourself. When you see the big picture, you need to use some bait. Why not come up with a master plan? Become the best bait for Onychinus.
So I should use myself to lure them out? He nods and continues to speculate.
To be their target, you must have something they want, like info or something. You can decide whether to take the risk or not. Maybe a small opening is all it will take to get them to expose themselves.
Every word that Raphael says isn't wrong. I bite my lip. Even so, we need to find the perfect fishing spot to make sure our big fish bites the hook.
I can lead you there. Trade intel for intel. Gamble to make gambles with higher stakes. But whether or not you can play the game is up to you.
He once again stares at the sea of car lights under the overpass. Like the receding tide, the holograms fade and reveal the street. I need to think about it.
It's just a suggestion. The choice is yours. If you want to do it, meet me tomorrow by the docks at White Sand Bay.
After a night's worth of hesitation, I arrive at White Sand Bay the next morning. By the docks is a familiar figure, the manager I met at Flux Arts the other day.
Ah, good to see you again, Miss Hunter.
Hi, Thomas. Hello, Mr. Thomas.
No reason to be so formal. Call me Thomas. Raphael does it.
I knew you'd show up.
They can't handle my pain, exactly. Alright. Raphael walks over, arms folded, and plants himself between me and Thomas. Don't forget your promise. Thanks, Jubal. Have a good day. Thanks for stopping by. Good luck on your interview, by the way.
To just forget.
You two get along well. I'm glad Raphael has a reliable friend such as yourself.
Wait. Since when are we friends? No. He unwillingly hired me. I was unwillingly hired by him.
Stop treating her like she's my babysitter.
I mean, I kind of am your babysitter, Raphael. I'll protect him. At least for today. But what are we supposed to do now? Both turn in the direction that I'm pointing in. A single wooden boat floats gently to the rhythm of the tranquil waves. A few seagulls are perched on the bow, preening their feathers. Are we smuggling ourselves in?
Hold on. Didn't you ask me for a boat so you could go on a date?
Oh my god, Raphael. Bro's an expert at saying half-truths. Set sail.
I'd say the wait was worth it. With winds at about 10 miles per hour and no big waves, it's a good day to set sail.
Since heading out to sea is a daunting task, shouldn't we use something a little more advanced? Like a speedboat?
We're always cooped up in the house painting and stuff. Let's take this chance to exercise.
We're in the same boat now.
Says the artist.
It's time to tell me what's next.
Don't overthink it. You're just gonna do what you normally do. Fight. That's Hat Island. It's having unusual energy fluctuations, and a weird wanderer appeared.
You're interested in wanderers?
Their protocores contain an extremely rare material. I need to get my hands on it. I'll use it to make paint and create some art, as one does.
Really? Protocors can be used for painting? I'm not a 3-year-old.
Weird. The island is literally right there, but we've been rowing for 30 minutes and still no signs of land. Are you rowing around in circles?
I'm definitely trying to move this boat along, but you keep rowing us back. That explains why we've been going in circles.
This oar is just being mean. I'm getting tired of this. Can we ditch the boat and swim instead?
Raphael, the waves! They're heading straight for us!
Was the weather forecaster slacking off today? Left, hurry!
Water's filling the boat!
Steady now.
You jinxed
Don't
us!
just flail the
I
oar
guess we really
around.
do have to swim to Cat Island.
I feel like I'm gonna puke.
He's so dramatic. One of the parts that turned me off Raphael so much, the impression he gave me was so much of a pampered softball. You know what? I 100% agree. I think this definitely was one of the times where I was like, what is with this guy? He's just
Stop
so
mumbling to yourself.
such a brat.
If it weren't for me, we'd still be in the ocean right now.
I'd rather float in the sea than be on land.
Everything looks okay. I don't see any wanderers around.
Your skills will be useful. Let's go. This island isn't small and we have a full day ahead of us.
You're going now? Why are you in a hurry?
The mountain. We'll start there.
I think I don't think he actually is getting seasick. My theory is that he's literally just, I mean, it's the same as like the night stroll when he goes to the hospital because he slipped on his paintbrush. Like, bro's so over dramatic. He was probably just not liking the ride, and so he was like, I'm getting seasick. I'm so dramatic. He's so It does. It does.
I don't see any signs of life. I remember visiting this place as a kid.
I imagine him coming out of the water like pristine, nice, dry, his hair, and we come crawling out of the ocean with like mop hair and coral stuck to it, and there's like a piece of kelp in it, and we have a fish like hanging off the side of our hair, and we're like sopping wet. And he's like, man, I can't believe we got out of there fine. And we're like squishing behind him.
Did well on a field trip.
A field trip? What's that?
You've never been on one before? Children line up with their bags filled with all sorts of snacks. And of course, we wrote a travel log, and...
Wow. You were all brave kids to visit places like these.
Exactly.
I'm impressed.
More than a decade has passed. Change is inevitable. The resonance is weak, and the watch...
He would have the nerve, too, to be like, what happened? What's wrong? I'm perfectly fine. I don't know what's up with you. Like, bro, I'm about ready to throw you back in the ocean.
Isn't detecting anything. It's possible wanderers aren't involved.
Your little watch thing doesn't seem to work that well. Where's the coral stone?
Huh? So, what? Are you planning to use your blood again?
Look at that
Or
cute.
like
That was
you
kind of
can use
cute,
your
though.
evol. The coral stone is from this water. If you notice something weird, it might be tainted with the same kind of metaflux. Use your evol to resonate with it. Creating a similar signal might just be good enough to lure them out. Try?
Sending out a signal. Got it. The fluctuation is faint. I can barely sense it.
Wait. You could crack open nuts using that much strength. Please don't destroy my last sample.
Then...
You're not in an arm wrestling
One thing that
match.
makes you merchant is
Let's
he
do this
drags
together.
him
Close your eyes.
soaking wet seawater and still has so much
Focus all your
patience. I would have
senses
been
on your
pissed.
hands.
I would have been pissed too.
Well, can you feel a warm power surging within you? Everything in this world has a unique, unmatchable frequency. That's why each life is isolated. But your evol allows you to change your frequency. You can resonate with others. If you open your heart, you can establish a connection. And share your power.
Really?
If you believe. Sorry.
Okay, I'll try it.
Yes, girl, use that resonance. Oh, I should have changed her hair. I never know when they're gonna show her.
Is it over?
I guess yes?
Well, that was quite the spectacle.
It was your idea. If we don't catch any fish, is the bait at fault?
All right, I guess I was wrong. Tapping into the depths of someone's evol isn't easy. Something reacted.
I did a pretty good job, huh? Don't you think?
You're even better than I expected.
Well, duh, I am the best hunter ever. Alright, let's go ahead and get swapped to horizontal mode. Oops. Oh no. Oh no! There we go. Just trying to bring that back up. Alright. Time to use staff. One thing about his main story is that they gently touch on romance, but stay focused mainly on the plot line. It's the interaction with the allies and the main
About time
story
I get
of
some
doing so.
exercise.
They do give subtle romance, but I kind of
Here,
like
it's
it
up to
because
you
it
now,
almost
Miss Bodyguard.
gives that
show
yearning
you.
feeling still,
Bring it on.
which I think is something that some people
Honest
crave,
business.
is that yearning.
I need you.
That's your wish. Be careful.
Ow, hello?
Does it hurt?
Rude.
It's up to you now, Miss Bodyguard.
I'll show you. I'll feel the fatal blow.
I like the subtle hints in the main story, at least, of the romance, but there's nothing
Back
like
up.
set
Let's
in
see
it.
what trick it has up its sleeve. Pathetic. I was just warming up. It's up to you now, Miss Bodyguard.
I'll show you.
You were too close to it. You're good. I'll show you. It's up to you now, Miss Bodyguard.
I'll show you. I'll show you.
Don't push yourself too
Oh,
hard.
thanks, Raph.
Now! Come on, keep up with me.
We'll do this together.
Back up. Let's see what trick it has up its sleeve. Be careful.
Yep.
Does it hurt?
This is nothing.
It's up to you now, Miss Bodyguard.
I'll show you. Raphael,
Just a scratch. I'll be fine. Pathetic. I was just warming up.
Nice.
Everything went
Good
well.
job, S. Okay. Weak fiends. Also, one of the parts in this is one of the reasons why I don't like him.
The road
because
ahead will
who
be
can trust a
difficult.
guy who doesn't
Take
like
this
cats?
and keep working hard.
I didn't think resonating with the coral stone would attract wanderers.
If we can't find what I'm looking for, consider it practice. Anyway, let's set up camp for tonight.
They came back.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Is it a wanderer?
Even worse, a monster.
Oh, it's a kitten. It's so cute.
The way
Now
MC
you're
says
safe.
that is the same
You're
way
not
I
here
would
for
say
the coral
it.
stone, are you? Why are you over there? It won't eat you.
Stay back. Cats are malicious beasts who deceive everyone with their harmless
Nope, can't trust this
appearances
man.
and play with their prey at whim. I don't like them.
It's true. It is in his genetics.
Rather than dislike them,
He's
I'd say you're more
predestined
afraid
to
of
hate
them.
cats.
Isn't that right, Raphael?
Nope, I just don't care. I don't care about cats. At all.
It's hurt. Look, something's off about its injury.
Oh, it's sweet little
Whoa,
beans.
stay back. You're not allowed near me after touching that. You have to choose, me or the cat. It understood what I said?
Its wound doesn't look normal. Maybe wanderers are involved. We should check it out.
You know, you don't have to be that observant.
Well, you hired me to be that observant. Standing the storm. He's so baby girl. That's the same.
We're not
He is
gonna
a very
disturb the
baby
cat's home,
girl.
right? That little monster is obviously trying to get some.
One of my favorite things, though, about him that he does is in the Destiny Cafe, when you get him to turn around, and you, like, touch his back and his butt and stuff, he'll turn around, and he does that little pout thing. It drives me crazy. It's so cute.
Affection. Don't waste your time.
Look,
A wanderer attacked it.
what happened?
Don't touch it. Ow!
Your hand. Something is coming from the deep.
This is probably one of the best scenes in the game, though, I think. This is probably one of my most favorite scenes in the game.
It's the deluge wormlord. His flames can split the water?
Guess you like my blood a lot more, huh? Sorry to break it to you, but my fire can never be extinguished.
And then he has to go and do things like that, and I'm like, Raphael, please, I'm trying to not like you as much as the rest of them. This is also one of my favorite wanderers to
About time I get
battle.
some exercise.
The deluge rule.
Watch out. This one is a handful. It's up to you now, Miss Bodyguard.
I'll show you.
Watch out.
Raphael,
Yeah, I hear you.
good job.
Don't underestimate the power of fire. It's up to you now, Miss Bodyguard. Here's our chance.
Bring it on. I need you.
That's your wish. Did you spot its weakness? Oh man, you recovered so fast. It's up to you now, Miss Bodyguard.
I'll show you. Raphael,
Yeah, I hear you.
good job.
3, 2, 1, dodge.
2, 1, dodge.
It's almost over. It's up to you now, Miss Bodyguard. Here's our chance.
Got it.
We crushed them.
They each have their pause screen. Xavier has his when when we first met. Then Zane when we fight at the hospital. Now this is Russ. Yes, absolutely. How long do we have till the update? Hopefully you can reach in. Oh yeah, no, we're right there. We have like 40 minutes left. So I'm gonna finish this. We're gonna chit chat just for like a few seconds and then I'll go ahead and end the stream. Because then we're down for 6 hours. I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself for this next 6 hours.
we end up in the ocean? Raphael!
Yeah, we got plenty of time.
I need to get to the surface.
This music is one of my favorite pieces of music in the game too. Like Raphael's stuff is like always sometimes my favorite.
Stay back. Otherwise, I can't guarantee your safety.
What about you? What are you doing?
Not your concern.
Raphael.
Yay! Yeah, it's a very long
you
time.
don't return,
My game doesn't come back up until 8
I'll
o'clock
chase you
tonight
to
for
the
me.
ends of the earth.
It's almost 1:30.
Don't go.
You forgot everything, yet you still insist.
Got me
All
upset
right.
was that it
This
seemed
is your
he just
choice.
left us in the water to drown. Mermaid! When are we gonna have Mermaid Raph? Yeah, it did seem like he left us in the water to drown. Oh, that's it. That wasn't his intent. I felt it could have been animated or scripted better to prevent the confusion. People did say he would have come back, but I don't know. Yeah, I think because he knows that the Lemurian kisses, or the Lemurian kisses, can help us breathe underwater, he should have at least provided that if he was gonna go away, you know.
Seeing you with the sunrise makes the sunlight bearable.
Sylus, you're so sweet. Why don't you go sit down, sweetie? Because he did intend on just going and fighting the thing, but I don't think he... The part that is confusing is that even if he didn't intend on leaving us down there, the fact that he was going to go fight before he saved us is like... You're like, come on, Raph. Like, we can't breathe underwater.
I'm fascinated by humans. After all, their capacity for cruelty surpasses that of animals.
Yeah, but Raphael isn't like that either, which is part of what drives me crazy about him, is that he doesn't think that far ahead. So he's like, his selfishness gets in the way sometimes. Or I don't even know if it's like selfishness. His need for action surpasses his need to protect a lot. In my opinion, at least. Thanks for watching. If you're interested in watching more of the story, please check out my story playlist in my profile. And if you haven't already, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. I'd really love to see you guys around. And as always, stay safe out there, hunters.